Assalamu alaikum. This is Saifullah Mahmood and my ID number is 191235509. Here you can see my personal details. So now I'm going to start my presentation about my preparable topic. Today my preparable topic is pattern making. I have made 5 innovative questions about pattern making. In this video, I will answer all of these questions according to my understanding with this topic. So let's begin. My first question is, how do you define flat pattern making? So flat pattern making refers the development of fitted basic patterns with comfort is easy to fit a person or body form, such that a sloper is the starting point for pattern designing. It is considered as a simple pattern that fits the body with just enough easy for movement and comfort, such that 5 basic pattern pieces are used for women's clothing, which include a snug-fitting bodice, front and bodice back with darts and a basic neckline, a sleeves, and a fitted skirt front and back with darts. Since fashion changes frequently, women's styles fluctuate frequently. Thereafter, the basic slopers are then already to create fashions. Now, my second question is, if you have to teach your students about the basic of pattern making, then what would you like to teach them? Essentially, pattern making is the art of translating a designer's basic idea for a garment into a real piece of apparel that fits the human body in a flattering way. A few simple techniques have been used in pattern making for centuries, and some patterns markers prefer to keep things old school. However, generations of experience in making design patterns have produced adapted techniques in the art of pattern making. Any technique that turns a design sketch into a real garment is valid in the world of pattern making, and many designers have moved from flat pattern to making three-dimensional pattern for mannequins or in the digital world. As you take a look throughout the apparel industry, it's clear to see that pattern designing takes many different forms, just as design eliminates vary from firm to firm. However, the basics of pattern making remain the same. This process is all about bringing a designer's dream to life in the real world. My next question is, why patterns are essential in clothing manufacturing? Uh, Here, essentially, a accurate profile of your clothing will produce the first fit sample of your collection. The sample has to be as close as possible to the final garment, otherwise significant changes will have to be made, which will cause costly setbacks. Next one is, what information do you need produce pattern? before you produce pattern? So a valuable resource to assist pattern creation is a tech pack. This specification will provide everything from fabrications to construction method that support your basic pattern. Mistakes can be made if you don't provide your pattern maker with enough information. A pattern can only be produced with accurate and detailed space. So ensuring you do sufficient research beforehand will prevent errors. So now we will discuss about the most important question, that what types of challenges we have to face in pattern creation. So let's discuss. This production of clothing can be a complex and time-consuming process, especially when changes are made during production. This may be caused by availability or a change in fabric, in which case the pattern will have to be altered. It may appear that you can just use the same patterns as per the original design. However, even a slight difference in the material will lead to varying degrees of draft, shrinkage, and give in the final product. By ignoring these alterations, you run the risk of producing ill-fitting and unsellable garments, which in turn will affect the bottom line. And that's all for today. Thank you.